Good day again, everyone. So, this is the continuation on our topic forest governance and policy. In definition of terms, importance of forest governance and policy, scope of forest governance and policy. So, importance of governance, importance of forest policy. So, its importance because it provides orientation for the choice and execution of government activities which affect both state as well as private forest and forest lands, and it aids in decision making at the higher governmental levels, provides a guide for subunits of the governmental organization, and helps in making decision on resources allocation by the planning and budgeting office. So because of forest policies, um, there are legal bases to be followed and the rules to not to make the transaction illegal. So it also helps that together with the policy, um, the execution of the government activities will also help the private and even the public forest lands. And for the private sectors, it influences decision regarding investment, expansion of retrenchment in forest industries, and in turn, on the price and supply of forest products. It influences the management or exploitation and regeneration of forest and forest lands, and it affects decision on the possible conversion of forest land to other uses. So because of policies, the forest will not be overconsumed because it is protected by a law. Number 4, it has wider impact on forest-related situations and activities such as rural community development, agricultural policy, environmental contamination, and existence of policy for recreation, water supply, and many others. So, the formation of most forest policies has to proceed through two steps. First, the development of a general agreement that given policy would be desirable. So, the policy has to be voted and be agreed by the entire or the general or the public and is necessary to be applied or implement. So next, the development of a general agreement to devote resources to the implementation of the policy. So are the g- are the general I mean the public is willing to devote or to abide the policy if the policy is going to be implemented. Next, the policy making process, identification of needs, problems, and opportunity. So, in policy making process, you cannot create an automatic policy without identifying how is it important. Next, formulation of proposal requires effective goal setting development, then selecting alternative courses of action. So this means that a policy has needs to be proposed before it is going to be a policy or uh, official policy, something like that. Adoption requires administrative, legislative, and financial support. So the policy has to be kailangan napapag-usapan muna yan ng mga legislative or administrative for financial support or no, something like that. Policy implementation and then policy evaluation, objective, systematic, and empirical examination of the effects on the ongoing policies. The object is the improvement, policy content, and processes. Next, criteria for evaluating forest policies. Social criteria concerning improvement of the society in terms of its social condition. Economic criteria concerning welfare satisfaction of society. Environmental criteria concerning the maintenance of liable environment for society to sustain life, and administrative feasibility to determine whether the policy can be implemented administrated administratively. So, in social criteria, it is concerned to the improved society in terms of social condition, which means the policies, forest policies has to be uh, it has to be evaluate first before it is going to impose, because there are some society that is affected if you are going to impose such policies without knowing first the situation. So, economic criteria concerning welfare satisfaction of society. So, if you are going to post a policy right away without an evaluation, you are going to uh, you will you will not know what will it contribute or how it will affect the community and the society, because if you're going to impose right away a policy without concerning about the economic, how will it affect the economy, then, and the welfare of the satisfaction of society. So, environmental criteria concerning the maintenance of liable environment for society to sustain life. So, policy has to consider the environmental issue. You're not going just to impose again some kind of policy without first evaluating the environmental concern. It's maintenance of liable environment for sustain a society to sustain life. Uh, Administrative feasibility. So, administrative feasibility to determine whether the policy can be implemented administratively. So, in administrative feasibility means that it assures us that the tax system should be as simple as possible, as clear, and concise and capable of enforcement and convenience as to time and manner or how taxes are assessed, collected, and complied with. Next, this is not my topic, and that's it.